Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have two new knives from a new knife company, Cavol Knives. We're going to run through them, see what we like about them, see if there's anything we don't like about them, and all that's going to start right now. This is the Cavol Denka. Oh, yeah. Would you look at it? Just look at it. It has a beautiful pivot collar, and look at the pivot. Very nice design in the pivot, and you cannot miss right from the get-go this beautiful Damascus thumb disc. And I don't think I've ever seen a square dumb fifth. Here we go. I don't think I've ever seen a square one. We'll see how well this works here in just a moment. And look at this, the back spacer, also Damascus and all of its Damascusness, and it does have a place to put a lanyard. Now, one thing that also pops out, everything pops out. I mean, it's just like pow, right in the kisser. It just pops out is this hand drawn on this titanium. And look at that. You can already see this is a Tiguous design, which is very nice. It does not have a pocket clip. So this is either going to be a great pocket dropper or one to carry in a slip. But are you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. There it is. There, you get two pals today. Ooh, look at that blade. I love the angles and the shape on this bad boy. This is a hollow point. A hollow ground. Did I really say that? It's a hollow ground blade. You have a big old area in here that's taking out some weight for you. This is M390 blade steel. It is not a large knife. It's 5.9 inches overall. Closed, it's 3.35 inches, so it's not a big one. The blade is 2.6 inches. And it only weighs 2.5 ounces, so it's a 2.5 ounce knife, not a heavy knife at all. It has caged ceramic ball bearings, and of course, it is a captive pivot. In every direction I turn this knife, I see something else I really like about it. A great looking blade. It has a nice grind on it. This is about I would say like a 3-finger knife. You all know the size of my hand, but because it doesn't have a back flipper, you can choke up, and this becomes a 4-finger knife. You know that I have a large width hand, and holding it like this, it is very comfortable. This becomes a everyday carry knife for someone that wants to have a little bit of fanciness in their life. It is very comfortable. There are no hot spots. There's no pocket clip to be concerned with. So this would be a great pocket dropper. This is probably what I do. Maybe not yet, but I'm not big on having slips for my knives. So this is one I would have dropped in my pocket, not with anything else, because I wouldn't want to scratch the heck out of it. But it is very good ergos. It's going to be a great cutter. Everyday tasks that we do, most of the time, we're just cutting something open and not doing hard use type tasks. This is going to cover that. Now, your lockup is very good on it. The centering is absolutely in the center. And man, oh man, I can't help it but check out all of that Damascusness. Now, there's a couple ways you can deploy it, and what I've found for me, rather than the normal way of usually using the end of my thumb, this one I've found if I just put my thumb underneath the thumb's disc and use my fingernail, that it is very, very efficient, very snappy, and that works so well. If I try to use the end of my thumb, it's a little different and almost like it's not made to do that. Now, if I had this knife for a while, I would know that you just use this front corner, and you can see that there's a little bit of milling in the back there to grab your thumb. So if you get on the corner of it, it will snap out very well. Now, the reverse flick, no problem. The reverse flick, reverse, it is money. Super easy. And man, oh man, I have to say, this is a sweet knife. This is a primo knife. You have primo materials. You have a hollow ground blade. I do kind of like the fact that this one doesn't have a pocket clip. It does make this a great 3 or 4-finger knife, depending on how you want to hold it. This front choil is fantastic. You're going to be able to sharpen as much as you want and never get up to the plunge grind. So that is the Cavol Denka, and I believe these run around $320 or $330. I will have links to their site in the description below and in the comments. If you like everyday carry gear, EDC knives, and that sort of thing, definitely check out my channel. Hit the subscribe button so you get notified when we go live. We have live streams every Friday night. Now, this is a silk handkerchief that they also have on their website, which is very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. Kind of a ram's horn deal with the eyeballs. This is pretty cool. They sent this along with the knife so I could show you. Oh, there you go. It's a silk handkerchief. And since it's a new knife company, just letting you know, it comes in very nice packaging to go with the premium knife that you're getting. Now let's check out this bad boy. This is the Cavol Kage. Oh yeah, this is an everyday carry or an EDC Pakal knife. You know what a Pakal? Yeah, I said it. A Pakal knife, which I believe has something to do with, definitely, it has something to do with self-defense. Oh my goodness. This blade is wicked. I mean, absolutely wicked. Just check that out. It's a beak blade and it's 2.52 inches long. It has a black stonewash. This is also M390 blade steel. And look at that. Tiguis is definitely your designer. And I do like that you get great texture on the sides here. You're gonna have some fantastic grip on this knife. Now, besides the obvious fact of being able to use this for self-defense, it's gonna be able to pierce and, oh my goodness, you talk about open up whatever you happen to come across. That is scary. I mean, it is scary what this thing could do. It is no doubt a defensive tool, but me being the utilitarian that I am, I can also see all of the great regular uses you could have for this, for opening packages and just everyday carry life that you come across that you normally use your knife for. Now this has perfect jimping. That top flipper, it does not take a rocket scientist or someone with a lot of skill or ability with front flipping knives. This one, if you have trouble front flipping, this one takes no effort whatsoever. The jimping is el perfecto. It just comes snapping out and then you can turn it around and then you're ready to open up your Oreos. Now the fit and finish of this are just unbelievable. And there you go. There's a little bit of your design. They do have nice designs. Even down to the pivot, they are looking at all of the fine details. Now, as far as using this in your hand, if you were to hold it like this, you can see this way that what it looks like. My hand is 3.5 inches from edge to edge. And I have plenty of room. And if you're holding this like a Pakal knife like this, let me show you. I have plenty of room in my hand. It grips very well. It's not going anywhere. If I'm using it for piercing or for slicing, I'm not going to have any issues with that, with the size of my hand, even though when it's closed, this is not a large knife. You could see that when it's closed, it's about 3.5 inches, and open all the way, it's 5.91 inches long. So it is not a long knife. It does not have a pocket clip. This would be another pocket dropper. It only weighs 2.6 ounces. So another 2.5 ounce knife. So this is the Kage, which is a Pakal knife, a Pakal. And then you have the Cavol Denka. Both of these are very impressive. The fit, the finish, every aspect about them. I mean, it is super solid and the blade is centered on this one as well. And they are both what I call premium knives. Now, how do you put it down here for display? Like that or like this? But I want to hear your all's opinion. What do you think about these knives? These would be great for men or women. This is one you could definitely drop in a woman's pocket. Some ladies' pockets tend to be a lot shorter. Both of these are going to fit in your pocket, no problem, or a purse. And they would definitely fit in a EDC pouch, no problem. The Cavol Kage runs around 188. And like I said, I will have a link in the description where you can go check out their site, get any more of the little specific details that you like. But tell me what you think about them. Definitely give me some comments. Support the channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And until I see you again or talk to you in the live streams or in the chats, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.